Welcome to another Apprise video. If you like what you see and want to see more, don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Also, feel free to leave a comment and share your thoughts. I read every single comment and I enjoy seeing what you guys have to say. Okay, on with the video. Today's topic is about memory, and to be honest, we don't really know how memory is created or stored. We have some ideas and a lot of theories, so I will be sharing with you my personal beliefs and what I think. There are more than 86 billion neurons in the brain, and these neurons are linked in many ways. Some believe that memory is really just electrical signals or electrons flowing through these links. We have tried our best to categorize and divide the brain into their functions and parts. We have also categorized them based on the types of materials they seem to be made out of, like white matter and gray matter. We have reasons to believe that memory is held within the gray matter. This is going to be as technical as it gets for the rest of the video, because to the extent of my knowledge, everything else is a bit of a gray area. So the way I think of it, if memory is really just an electron signal between neurons, then triggering that link over and over again, or having many other links connect with it, triggering a similar electric signal will make that memory stronger. I feel like that makes a lot of sense. Revising certain memories or just revisiting a chapter or image helps you remember better. Kind of like that piece of towel that you see every day when you go poop. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. When it comes to making more connections to a link, I guess it's probably like how you remember better if you were to work for an answer, because there's just so much more build up to that answer than just obtaining it from someone. I have two methods that I do personally to help with remembering certain things. First is create habits. For example, I know that I should have my phone, my key, and my wallet when I go out. I make a point to check every time before I leave the room. Over time, this became a habit and I stopped forgetting. Or rather, I always remember to check. The second thing I do is to create more links by trying to relate the things that I want to remember with everything I already know, from how the world works to why it works. This means that it's really hard for me to remember something that I do not understand, which turns out for the better because I ended up trying to understand everything, even though I don't always manage to. Sometimes I create things to link to, like drawing or scribbling a funny image that relates to whatever I'm trying to remember. I also believe that our memories can be overwhelmed. It's easy to remember a person's face that maybe said hi to you one fine day, but if on that same day an extra 100 more people were to say hi to you, chances are you wouldn't be able to recall each individual, or at least not in detail. Your mind starts to filter information that impacts you less. Video games can spice up your day, but I believe that it also can dilute the things that you might want to remember. A day also feels longer when you have more to experience, and a lot of fast-paced games take you through a lot in a short amount of time, making the game feels like a larger part of that day. The thing is, memory was never my strong point, and I've always had to go out of my way to remember things. I struggle with dates, names, spellings. Learning Chinese was crazy hard for me. I feel guilty when people remember my birthday because I don't remember theirs, which is also why I don't ask. I even woke up one day and I forgot my own name. Even though it was only for a few seconds, I knew there was something wrong, and it was actually one of the scariest moments of my life. When I was somewhere between high school and college, I had a lot of dreams, and they were very close to things that happened before, and it confuses me. For example, if I went out with a friend and she said something random, let's say microwave, but then I have a dream later of that same situation, but this time she said chicken wings. And for the life of me, I could not tell which was the real one when I woke up. From this, I learned that our memories are actually quite fragile. It can be manipulated, change, and even bias sometimes. And as much as we need them, we also don't always need them. In other words, we also need to forget. I used to think that given the issues that I have with memory, being able to remember everything would be such a blessing. But the truth is, that will only make things more confusing. You see, if all your memory is always as clear as if it just happened, imagine coming out of a shopping mall, trying to recall where you parked your car, and every memory of you ever parked at the mall came rushing right into your mind. I hope you get my point. Most of our memories are meant to fade over time. That is how we could tell time. The difference between yesterday and last week is the difference between how fresh the event was in your mind. To not have memories means to lose the sense of time, to be trapped at the present constantly. And without the past, you wouldn't know what to do with your future. There will be no directions to guide you through your time. So our memories are not supposed to bring us back, but instead help us move forward. It is important to know that there are many ways we remember things, and although I'm not very good with names, I'm pretty good with faces. So hopefully I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.